Hi there and welcome back to whatever the heck this is. Next up in this batch filming pin session that we have going on here, bright and early right after the pin event, we are doing the APs and PPs that my husband and I got at the event. For those of you that are new here, don't really understand pins but watch my content anyway, AP and PP is the reason that you go to these events. They are artist proven pre-production. Again, in layman's terms, pre-productions are the first like 3 or so pins that get produced of a pin after they design it. They look at everything. I've never actually like really compared what they look like into thing. I have a couple that I've kept as like the pre-production and the regular pin. The only thing I could tell for one of them is like one is slightly smaller than the other. Pre-production, about 3 of them. Artist proof, roughly 15. And then they go into like massive pre-production of whatever they are, open edition, limited edition, etc. So again, PP, pre-production, about 3. Artist proof, AP, about 15-ish. I don't think they've ever given the exact numbers, and these are numbers I've heard from other people, so if I'm not completely accurate, I'm sorry. Again, I've heard these from other people. But the whole reason you go to these events is Disney saves them for these events, and for some reason people think they're cooler, so my husband and I had the Starlight package, which is the more expensive package, which meant that we got 2 AP PPs as a part of our like package, like welcome gift, etc. And then we also got in an hour and a half earlier than the masses and an hour before the brunch people. So my husband left about 2 o'clock the day of the event. We started at 9 and I left at about 4:30. My husband got, I believe it was 13 pins, and then I got 22. The reason he has an odd number is because one of his pins was not like a scrapper or anything. It just happened to be someone else's trade, so he just put that back into circulation. He didn't want to keep that one, and I didn't want to keep that one. So first I'm going to do the 2 that were like put into our bags. I don't think my camera is going to pick up the APPP, so I'll try to do it on one that's like really big. This one was my husband's envelope for his package. And these are both AP, and they are from, I'm not sure which Small World mystery pack because I don't care about Small World, but they're both from it and they're both APs. Let me see if I can get, this is 2019, so 2019 one. So the AP stamp on this one is very, very small, so I'm not even going to attempt. And then this one with the penguin, that's those 2, and this was my husband's. And then this is a pre-production. I think these are both mine, and these were both mine. I believe they're both pre-production. This one is Ernesto de la Cruz, and this one says limited release. This PP is kind of in the brushed metal, so I'm not gonna be able to show you this one, but I believe the next pin I have is pre-production, and the stamp is like ginormous, so I'll try. And this one is from a Alice in Wonderland mystery pin set, and this one is also limited release. So that's that one. And then we'll try to flip it. So if you can kind of see in the light, there is a PP stamp, and it can go one of 2 ways. It can go this one, which kind of looks like ink, for lack of a better word, or it's like embedded in the metal. Really hard to explain without like showing. Okay. So we're gonna go through my husband's. I'm gonna do a quick overview, and then I'm gonna pull each one off and be like PP, AP, etc. Plastic off. So these are his pulls. Again, his mission was like things that he knows I collect. So Haunted Mansion, Figment, Muppets, Stitch, etc. And I think he did really good. So I actually have this one because I graduated grad school in 2021. So this one is limited edition of 4,000, and it's an AP. And this one you can actually see the AP stamp on it. So I'm gonna pull it up. There you go. You can see it pretty clear in the light. So this one was AP. This one is Aloha from Milani, pin on pin. This one is PP. You can see. This one is a Lilo and Stitch Christmas pin, which I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, I do have this one. And this one is AP. This was just an open edition pen. They had a lot from this one because I almost picked up the Muppets one from this one several times in boards I had. This one is a Let Your Garden Grow pass holder Figment pin, and this one is AP. And see the limited, I'm gonna see if I can try to get this up. The limited edition size is missing on the back because it's an AP PP pen. So let me see. I have the original. Bear with me while I look at my massive pin board. I do. Figment looks like he's a different color too. Interesting. Okay, Figment. This one is AP, if you can kind of see it. I'm trying to do the ones I know you can see. The metal isn't terrible. This one is a Halloween chip, and this one's AP in the metal, so I'm not gonna be able to show you, but it's like in the brush metal. But this is an AP chip. Next, we have probably one of the cooler, like he found a couple good ones and this is up there. The Hatbox Ghost one that's coming in a couple minutes is probably my favorite. But this one is Maleficent. It is Boo to You from the Halloween party in 2019. It is a moving element, and this one is PP. But this one does have the limited edition size on it. This one is of 5350. So there, you can see the moving element kind of been jostled a little bit. And then, so this one's brushed metal, so it's gonna be harder. It's not as big and prominent, but if you can kind of see the PP there, that's what you're kind of looking for. Next, he found this jumbo one, because I think this was like the time that the boards were fresh. The boards were fresh every like 30-ish minutes, and that means it's a completely new board because they take your traders and put them like on the board. That's just kind of the game that you play, so you kind of have to know what you're looking for. So they refresh every 30 minutes, everyone claps. So I think I was the first one up after a refresh, so Mike was the one right after me. So he got a brand new board because the line that we were in had 3 boards. It was one line feeding 3 boards. So I got a new board and he got a new board. But this one was cool. This is from a pin event. It's actually from the first pin event I actually ever went through with Disney. This is from One Family, which was 2022. That was the first one I ever went to. But this is Coco and it's a slider. This is AP. It's limited edition of 750. And I saw several people that like had this one. And you can kind of see the AP brush there. See, sometimes it comes up a little bit better and sometimes it doesn't. So there's that one. And then I think this one's my favorite that he got. We have Hatbox Ghost. And I actually traded away the pin that I had of this. This one, I had a Dory one of this. So this is limited edition of 3000. I mean, this came from West Coast because, you know, Disneyland does Hatbox before, you know, we got it. And this one is PP again, which is cool. Next, we have a Magic Kingdom marquee, which I think was just in an open edition set. And this one has an AP stamp on it. AP stamp. He got this. This is limited edition 3000. It's from Make Music Mine. And it has an AP stamp. It's kind of harder to see. But there's that one. Then he got a Lumiere. This one is AP. This one's limited release. From a mystery box set, I believe from the 30th anniversary of Beauty and the Beast. I got this one, which was from the virtual pin event when the pandemic happened in 2020. So this is from the 20th anniversary, and this one's AP. So this is Mr. Toad and the horse. And you can see the AP pin really big there. Next up, we have one of the gingerbread pins from Grand Floridian. This is from 2022. I had a lot of these. I could see there was just one board that had all of these dangling, and this one is AP. We got 2 more from Mike. He really liked this one, which kind of just shows like how pins get like made. So it's like the mold, it being filled in, and then it being like finished, I guess, for lack of a better word. This one is AP and it's limited edition of 750. So it looks all the way like this. So then it's like this, 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 and it is of like DuckTales. And then the last one was just from like a open edition mystery box, and this one is AP. It is Mowgli from the Reflections. So that was my husband's. And we'll go on to mine. Again, I had a little bit more than him. And it bled onto another page. So we'll do the first page first. Plastic off. All but one are AP or PP, and I'll tell you which one is not and why. And then it bled onto the bottom. This page a little bit. Okay. First up, we have Transatlantic 2025 Disney, or 2015 Disney Magic, and this one is AP, but it's brushed in the metal, so that's terrible to see. And this one is limited edition of 1500. Next, from like 2-3 years ago pin event, this is Joy Now Captain America pin. This one is AP and it's limited edition of 2000. And then again, this one you can see the AP on, really big in the brush metal. This one I didn't think was AP or PP, and I pulled it because that board that I went to was terrible. But surprisingly, no one else had grabbed it, and it is AP, but it's very, very, very hard to see, so I'm not gonna be able to show it to you. But it's just Ducky and Bunny. Next one is Piglet, and this one is from the One Family pin event as well. This is AP, and I believe this one is $7.50. Yes. These are the ones with the chains. So it's Piglet, and then you can see really big in the corner is the AP. And then I've gotten this puzzle several times at this event, and I feel like every time I pull this puzzle, it's PP, and I don't know why no one else pulls it. So it's from a Big Heart puzzle from Disneyland, and they are limited edition. If I remember correctly, it's like $5.50. This is Tarzan, part of the puzzle. Makes a heart, and then this one's gonna be a little bit harder, but the PP is like right under my fingernail. And the last one on this side is going to be the Doctor's Day. It's AP, it's limited release, and it is the Doctor from, well, this is 2023. This is the Doctor from Meet the Robinsons. That's that side. And we have this side. Coming up first, we have Stitch and Angel Hanukkah 2022, and this one is, boop, 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 there's just an A. I feel like there should be a P next to it, but you can see the A. Kind of under my finger. Next up, we have the Spring Break 2021 like thing. This one's interesting because the stamp inside has the limited edition size. They haven't like engraved it like the rest of it, which is kind of cool. So there's that one. I have this pin. From a distance, it looks pretty much the same. And then AP. I'm giving up on that one. And then I have the 2023 Nurses Day pin, which is Daisy and Donald, and this is AP. And it's up in the corner up there. This one I didn't think was AP or PP, and that came on the Ducky and Bunny board. Again, terrible board, but has a very, very finely stamped AP in the grooving. This is Mushu Milk from the the can series. I have an Alani 2021 Mickey and Minnie pin. This one's AP. And this is the only one that I pulled that wasn't AP or PP, but I'm keeping it because it has Stitch on it. So this one says, continuing the tradition, it's Mickey and Minnie, Walt Disney World, and it's Stitch and Mickey pin trading. And I'm keeping this because I don't have it, and I collect Stitch pins. So to me, it wasn't necessarily a wash that I didn't get an AP or PP if it's something that I'm going to keep. Unlike Michael's, who was like nothing that I was interested in. This one is Ellie of 750. This came from the Heroes and Villains, and this is AP. It is Thanos. And here is AP sign. Another one from the Reflection set. This one is Coda. I have this one, AP. I don't have the AP version of it, but there it is. We have from the 2021 Nurses Day. This is Mickey and Minnie Living the Scrub Life. This is AP. This one was limited edition of, it looks like 3,000. That looks like a 3 to me. There's that. AP sign. Next one I'm keeping in my collection as well. This is from Christmas of 2015, and it's Stitch. This is AP, and this one was limited edition of 4,500, and it is 206. I don't have this one, surprisingly. This is one I didn't have, so I think I'm going to keep it. I'm not one that's going to flip out the regular pins for AP or PP. So I'll probably just keep the regular versions I have and like trade off or sell the AP or PP. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if I have this pin, because I was down here in 2023, but for the life of me, I don't know if I've seen this pen. Okay, there's Graduation Stitch. Where would President's Day Stitch be? Nope, that's 4th of July. Let's see if I can find it. We're gonna give me like another couple moments to see if I can try to find this. If not, I'm keeping it. I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. How did I not get this pin if I was down here? It blows my mind. I have to have this one. Anyway, it's President's Day of 2023. It's Stitch, and this one is AP. I have to have this pin. There's no way I do not have this pin. Like, I live down here and could get pins very easily. This one might be staying in my collection. I know I have this one, but this is the AP version of it. I know I can see it. Where did this one go? Oh my god. Like, did I rearrange my pins and I'm just being stupid? I know I have this one. I've seen this one. Yeah, okay, I have this one. I know I did. This is Dream Fighting since 1983, and this one's AP. Yeah, this one's just open edition. I did find this one, so I know I have this one. Redhead, so it's Wanted for Mischief and Mayhem, red, and this one is AP. So it's just an open edition pin in the parks. We have a Riviera pin. This is Joie de... It's Vivre in French, but this is Italian, so I'm not actually quite sure how to read that. It's AP in the enamel, so it's gonna be hard to see. There's that one. 3 more pins. So we have a Festival of the Holidays pin, pin on pin action featuring Olaf and Sven. And this one is AP. This one was limited release originally. This one you can see the AP. It's right there. And last but not least, I just thought this one was cute. I don't think I've ever seen this pin. So this is from the 2018 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It is like a spinner pin, but then there's some like raised like rubber, and it's Goofy and Popcorn. This one is limited edition of, again, 5450, and the AP stamp is real small. But that's that one. And it spins. And that was everything. It was a longer video. Thank you for sticking around if you made it this far. What do I have, like 2 more videos to go after this one? Yeah, I'm not changing my filming setup or my outfit or whatnot. So if you see me in this outfit in a couple more videos, it's fine. See you in the next one.
And you never know what kind of figment you may come up with. Oh, here's my favorite.